Welcome to the Strong Women's Club, episode number 85.
This is the Strong Women's Club, where successful women share their behind-the-scenes stories of how they got to where they are today. Join us.
Hi, everybody. This is Edie Berg. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We are continuing with the second half of the 15 traits of unabashedly successful women. Remember, you can find the original post written by me for success.com on their website, which is success.com. So just look up my name, Edie Berg, Edie Berg, and you'll find it right there. You can also just keep listening right here. See if you agree with the points that I made, and if you don't agree with them, if you'd like to add something else. If you'd like to comment, you can go right onto the Facebook page of the Strong Women's Club. You could also, and it would be actually very, very kind and thoughtful of you, to go over to iTunes and leave a little rating, a little review. Just press pause right now. I'll let you go. Leave one quick sentence on iTunes. Come back and listen, and then you'll hear why you too are a successful woman. You will be and can be a successful woman. So I'll wait. And when you get back, we'll get started. Okay, so let's jump in where we left off next week. So we did 1 through 7. Let's do trait number 8. Number 8 is successful women remain grateful. What that means is that we are not afraid, we or you or they, are not afraid to give credit where credit is due. They don't take things for granted, like the current position of where they're working. They're aware that it has taken them hard work to get there, but they're grateful for their success. And they also know how to say thank you to all of the people who've helped them along the way. Number 9, unabashedly successful women work hard and persistently. So nobody gets to where they are if they're successful without working really hard. That includes Tim Ferriss of his 4-hour work week fame, which of course is never really 4 hours, and Tim would be the first to say that. And it sounds really obvious, but it's worth a mention. Doing really well takes a lot of work, again and again and again. And as we say in my house, no shit, Sherlock. But still, you have to put the work in, right? It doesn't just come. Number 10, they don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, what this means is that successful women or people in general are really good at separating the valuable from the worthless, the wheat from the chaff. And they know how to pick their battles. So like I recently heard from the most wonderful and most inspiring Ruth Bader Ginsburg on a podcast. The podcast is called What It Takes. And she said that the best advice that she had ever received was from her future mother-in-law before she got married to Marty. And what it was it's occasionally a good idea to be deaf. So that's true in a marriage, and it's true at work, and it's true in all relationships. So don't sweat the small stuff. Be deaf to it. Pretend you didn't even hear it. Just move on. Number 11, successful women know how to choose their battles wisely. So this is a continuation, a direct continuation of the previous point I was just talking about. So it's true that hotshot successful women don't make a big deal over every little thing. But if there is a real problem, you can be sure it is going to be swiftly taken care of. It's going to be dealt with. It's going to be solved. Number 12, they do what they believe in. So this is really an important point. It's crucial. I mean, how can you keep going and keep doing all that hard work and being persistent day in, day out, and year in and year out if you don't know what's important and what isn't? And if you don't believe in what you're doing, you have to believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, you just cannot keep going. You won't be satisfied. You won't be able to put in that hard work. Plain and simple. You must have a purpose to your work. It has to have a meaning. There must be substance and values behind your work. This is the fuel that will keep you going. It will enable you, when it's hard, to keep going. And it will be hard. So you have to believe in what you're doing. Number 13 is that they have confidence. Ta-da! Yes. It's successful women believe in themselves, and it is a truly beautiful thing. It is the most beautiful, the most engaging, the most sexy. The most beautiful thing is self-confidence, and successful women have it. So you have it too. Just get it. Just know, believe in yourself. Have that self-confidence. Put your shoulders back, stand up straight, be sure of yourself, and it's gorgeous. So yes, successful women have confidence. Number 14, so this is the penultimate point, the second to last point, is that unabashedly successful women have a vision for their future. So these women see a new and better world in the future and are working towards it, are working towards achieving these changes. And they're in it for the long haul. And number 15, they feel successful, but never done. So there's always more. There's always better. There's always further to reach. Successful women are seemingly tireless, ultimately devoted, and constantly curious. There's no end to it ever. And that is the beauty of it. And that's what successful women want. That's what they're looking for. That's what they believe in. That's what they're going full force towards. So ladies, nobody is really a superwoman. Everybody is made of flesh and blood, of course. However, if you want to be super successful, you have to take these points into account. See which one of them you already have under control, which ones, right? Which of these points you already can do. You already have them. You already were born that way, or you already have mastered, and which need a little work, right? And everybody has something that they need to be working on. And you probably have more points that you'd like to add to this list. So please comment and let me know. So this was the second part of our success series, my success series. And who knows, maybe there'll be part 3. If you like it, let me know. And there will be. And actually, I really enjoyed it. And even though I took the shortcut and talked about something I had already written, I will be happy to continue along this success series and talk about successful and success points and leadership points. So next is I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. And please leave me a rating and review, which we already talked about. That's going to iTunes and just writing what you think about the program. If you enjoy it, please leave a 5-star review. It'll push me forwards, get people to know the program more. And then another really good way of getting the word out and helping me grow this program, because it won't grow on its own. It really needs your help, is to share it. Share it with your friends. So and what I'm talking about is properly sharing it. I mean, taking their phones into your hands, showing them where to subscribe, because a lot of people don't know even what a podcast is, no less how to subscribe to one, but you do. So subscribe to it on iTunes. You can do that straight from iTunes or straight from my website, which is thestrongwomensclub.com, or you can go to Google Play. It's on there if you're on Android, or on Stitcher. And there are other podcast catchers that you can use. And that's an easy way to get some great free content, not just this podcast. There are hundreds of other fantastic podcasts that you can listen to, and so worthwhile, so much fun, so entertaining, so educational. I don't move without listening to a podcast. I don't shower, I don't cook, I don't shop, I don't drive. I do all of that. Listening to a podcast. Even I don't have to be by myself. I do it with my kids. I do it with my husband. If we have a long drive, then that's a great opportunity. We listen to this program that I do, that I force them to do. I have them captive in my car, so I make my family members listen to my podcast. But the others, we try to find something that is educational and entertaining for all of us together. So please do that. Share it with 3 of your friends, and help me to grow the program. Thank you so much. I will really be truly grateful for that. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Ciao for now, and liet rot.